Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where today we are going to be installing a splitter on the F10 535i. Again, the third time, but this time is different and I'll show you why. So let's get right into this. That's right, this time it's different. You may be asking, why is it different? Well, the first two times, if you're not familiar, I've actually made two videos this time about installing a splitter on my F10 535i. Both times they break within a few hours of installing them. And what I did with those is I cheaped out. I didn't learn and I cheaped out and I bought some eBay splitters, more or less around $70 for each one, including shipping, which is really cheap, worryingly cheap, right? So the first one was awful. It broke within getting on the highway. The second one lasted slightly longer, but maybe only an hour longer, and it broke immediately. So they both failed miserably, and I thought, you know what? It's about time I actually get the real deal and I get good quality stuff. So I have finally, and here it is. I have bought a Maxton design splitter. I opted for the Maxton Design V4 splitter. You can find this on their website. They're not sponsoring this channel or anything, but I'll leave to Maxton Design in the description so you guys can go check them out because they make some really cool products. They're based in Poland. They have a USA dealer here in Illinois. So shipping it from Illinois to Houston was not that bad. I just got the box and it is huge. I mean, let me tell you that this is a really big splitter. I am 5'10" and I think it's taller than me. It's a really big box, but it's a quality box and it's a quality product, which is what matters because now, hopefully, if everything goes well, this one should last because I spent a good amount of money on this splitter, but it is deserved for this car, who I've tried twice now to get a splitter on and they both break. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open this with y'all, see what's inside, and then I'm gonna install it and see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and start opening this thing up. All right, Maxton Design V4 splitter for the F10. I'm so excited because this is a quality product, unlike the eBay ones. And I kind of want to go for a different style because most splitters, for the F10 at least, all look the same. They all have the two little black bits that go over, that go right underneath the fog lights, and then the blank flat splitter underneath that. So I want to go for something a little bit different, and this one is that. It's more curvy, it has more character, more style, and of course it comes at a higher price, but I am so willing to pay it because this is a product that I have been needing for a very long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up. Really nice packaging, look at that. The splitter itself is in a plastic bag cured by tape within the box, and the box actually has nice supports to keep it from bending. Very nice. Oh, that's really nice and hard. This looks really cool. Let's get it out of this bag. We got our hardware right here. They look like some really nice quality bolts, some nice washers, nuts, everything nice. And an installation manual. That is going to be really useful to see where Maxton Design recommends I actually put the bolts, because that is really key in installing a splitter like this. Oh yeah, check that out. It has a protective film over it. That's really cool. So we can go ahead and keep this on while we mock everything up, and then we can take it off. But look at that. Wow, nice and curvy, very nice shape. It's actually not hollow. It's not filled in. So it's thin down here, good for application. And this thing feels seriously sturdy. I mean, the entire thing barely wobbles side to side, which is what you want on a splitter like this. This thing feels seriously good. I am so happy. I don't think you guys can actually tell how happy I am because every splitter that I bought, well, the two splitters that I have bought, they have been so wobbly enough obviously to wiggle the screws out of the car and have it fall off. So this is seriously strong, does not flex at all. Check that out. Join the global community, #Maxtonized. Really cool, and I'm so proud to have that Maxton Design sticker right there because I finally want to show off that I have a quality product and I didn't cheap out because I just didn't learn. Until now, I had to learn the hard way, but check it out. Wow, I mean, this is seriously a beautiful piece of work. Like I said, this is the V4 from Maxton Design. I'll put a link to this specific splitter down in the description so you guys can go check it out and get one for yourself. But I think that's enough of the unboxing. Let's go ahead, get the car up, and then start mocking this up and see where we need to drill any holes if we have to, which I assume we will. And then we'll see how to put it on. We'll put it on, and we'll see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and get this thing ready. All right, car is jacked up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drill these 3 holes right here where there are the little divots. We're gonna go ahead and drill those out and see where those holes align. And then according to the instructions, there are actually 14 different bolts. So we are gonna use most likely all 14 because I really just want this to be securely attached, right? So we're gonna use 14 bolts and we're gonna see where exactly we should start drilling. So what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna drill these 3 first and then we're gonna see about the rest. So we have these 3 holes drilled. Of course, we have it nice and drilled. They're open and ready to go. And so what we're gonna do now is we're actually just gonna go ahead and, not totally at random, but we're just gonna start picking spots to drill, and then we're gonna drill the holes through this. And then from there, we're gonna mock it up to the actual car, and we're gonna get some screws that will be able to just screw right in, right? So we're not gonna use the hardware that it brought, because there's literally no way of being able to put the nut behind this, because this is being held on, it's being screwed onto this part. So there's no way of actually holding the nut. There's literally no way, like I said. So what we're gonna do, of course, is like I said, we're gonna use some form of self-tapping-ish screws. We're just gonna get some screws with a really aggressive thread, and we're gonna just go right into the bumper wherever we put the holes. So we're gonna go ahead and systematically choose some holes to go ahead and start drilling. So we're gonna go ahead, do that, start drilling these holes, and then from there, we're gonna go ahead and start putting this onto the bottom of the bumper. All right, look at that. We just finished all of the holes. I put a lot of holes, but I'd rather do that than too little, right? So we put a lot. I put 4 here and maybe like, I'd say 10 here in the center, not even including this one, and then 4 over there as well. Well, I should say 5. I'm not counting that one. So yeah, 5, quite a lot. But Maxton Design recommends 14 anyway, so I think we went a little bit over 14, but I'd rather have too many than too little, at least, you know, in my point of view. But we're gonna go ahead and remove the plastic wrapping, and then from there we're gonna start putting the 3M all along the edges on the front side and on the rear side, on here as well, and on that side as well. We're gonna put the 3M all over it, and then we're gonna start putting it on with, of course, with the screws that I showed y'all. And then from there, of course, once we have the screws on and the 3M on, we're gonna start tightening it, and then that should be it. There's nothing else much to do after that, right? So we're gonna go ahead, like I said, remove the protective film, start putting the 3M on, and then we'll start putting it on. Oh my God, y'all, check it out. It looks obviously so much better without the film. It is so glossy, so deep and black. This looks amazing, and of course, I love that little Maxton Design sticker right there. I love how this looks. Okay, so for some reason the camera did not record any of this, but I just put the 3M on the front. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit on the rear side, you know, just to be safe. And so that way, you know, it's just peace of mind. It's mainly everything I'm doing right now is just peace of mind, because I have been traumatized by the last 2 splitters. So I'm going to really make sure that this one lasts, especially because I paid a lot more for this one, and I really like it, and I do not want this one falling off. So I'm going to put some more tape on the back, like I said, and then after that, we start putting it on. All right, so we are done, and we have finally installed the Maxton Design splitter, and oh my God, it looks so good. However, this is future me from the future, because I just realized that while editing, the last clip that I got of this entire video actually showing the splitter on the car is gone. Nowhere to be found. I don't know if it got corrupted, I don't know if it got deleted, I don't know if I actually downloaded it. It's gone. And I deeply, deeply apologize, because that was the one good clip that I got of actually showing splitter on the car. Now, since in the future, I've done a lot of other stuff to the car that I can't show you quite just yet, but the splitter is still on. Just so you know that this one actually stayed on, and it's actually really good quality. I put some pictures of it here. I didn't really take specific pictures of the splitter itself, but I do have some pictures of, you know, the splitter on the car, focusing on other items, the entire car itself, with maybe some pictures showing some future mods, which, trust me, they are really, really cool. And you are definitely going to want to subscribe and stay tuned, because there's so much coming for this car, and I mean so much. I didn't think I would actually go down this deep, modifying this much of the car. I seriously did not think so. I thought it'll be just like a few little things here and there, but we're going like OEM++. Like it's awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's take a quick look at the splitter, just a little bit. Like I said, I can't show you too much because I do have some other mods on the car that I didn't have on before, but you can see just how good it is. And it is in fact still on all the way. Every bolt is still on, and it is so solid. It is on so well, and it looks so good. Like I said, I can't show you very much else because there's so much coming. I'll give you a little sneak peek. All right, there. That's about it. That's all I can show you for now, but it looks so good. I absolutely love it. Very rigid on the highway. It's extremely strong and tensile. I mean, this thing is on. Like, I can push down. It doesn't even, like, it barely flexes. Like, in fact, the bumper seems to move more than the actual splitter. It is on so well, and I absolutely love it. However, for some reasons, I'm gonna change it, and to find out why, you know, I love the splitter, but I'm gonna have to change it for some reasons that you should find out if you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified when those videos drop. Because like I said, there's so much more coming for this car. This is just the beginning. Like, we've just begun. The car is about to change radically. And I'm gonna show y'all everything that I've done to it, how to do it all. This is where the build starts becoming a build. After this video, it starts getting serious. So I highly recommend that you subscribe, and I thank you if you do. But for this video, that's about it. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon so you stay notified of future videos. There is a lot coming, but thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Take care.